14-3 ball game.
Makes the score.
Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings move it away. Pulls it in at the 13. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
At their own 28-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started.
Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on fourth down, didn't get it. Then they give up the...
There he goes, Amari Cooper. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland.
I think it's fair to say there's nothing that gets a crowd to its feet quite like a big play, and that was something special there. Boy, was he moving. Kevin Stefanski going to leave the offense out to go for two.
Here's Chubb to try to run it in. And he'll get in for the 2 points. And that'll cut the deficit down to just a field goal.
York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. Nwangu now from his end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive.
Still enjoying the lead here in the third quarter despite their defense giving up that last touchdown. Now they'll see if they can get the equalizer here on this drive.
And the tight end goes in motion left. They start the drive with Cook. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down.
A big hole there. How about him handling the point of attack? Just positioning himself so that run could go right off of his backside and deep into the secondary.
In motion, the tight end. They run again on first down. Cook.
And the defense closes quickly there. He'll get maybe a yard to the 33.
They went right back to him, but he pretty much had nowhere to go on that play.
Well, the previous carry looked pretty good. That one, maybe he was a little tired. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he should have tapped out and had a second back come in and maybe make that run. Who knows?
On 2nd and 9, Cousins. This one brought in by Jefferson. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
Cousins in step with Jefferson that time. First down, Vikings.
It's a nice completion, a little bit of run after catch as well to create the yardage that they got. But it is so tough to cover that route, the drag route, because they run it at varying speeds. Because the key is to create hesitancy on the defender's part.
Always so empathetic for those DBs, aren't you? And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. Another tote for the workhorse this afternoon. It's Cook. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. The officially no gain on the play, and it's second down. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the fourth quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't.
He's got it at the 15.
And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10.
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Cousins gives way to Cook. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6.
I like a guy who understands the situation. I also like a guy who you look at him and you say, that looks like a guy who knows the coach is going to say, guess what? You drop this one, you'll be carrying around the training facility for an entire week.
Maybe flashback to high school or college, carrying it around campus, right?
Maybe the old gauntlet drill, right? Anyone get the ball out while he's sitting in class and bring it back to the coach? He's in big trouble.
On second down, it's Cook again.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
Loss of 1. It's now 3rd down and 6.
On 3rd down, Cousins. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted.
And the Browns are right back in this football game.
A critical error there in a tight game in the 4th.
All you talk about is taking care of the football, and especially with a lead here in the 4th quarter. Turning it over, now the door is open for the opposition.
Just in general, when you're passing in the 4th quarter with a lead, no matter at what point, you got to be super careful.
Got to be careful, and sometimes you can be so careful that you end up running yourself into an error.
The tackle there by Patrick Peterson. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. They'll run with Hunt on second down. And he's got Rome. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland.
Kareem Hunt.
62 yards.
And the Browns use the defensive breakdown to take the lead away here in the 4th.
Important extra point up and through, and that will make this a 4-point game.
New York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. Nwangu now from his end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
Here's Cousins.
Pass complete. It's Hockenson.
And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Cousins to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. He's got a man complete.
And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here.
at the 17-yard line.
Now Cousins. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion, so I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a non-stop push to finish this drive off. Everyone better be on the same page right now, because I think they're going to try and get several plays off in quick succession if they can.
Cousins. Hawkinson crossing the middle and bringing it in. Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in the game.
Boy, no problems getting down the field here on this opening drive. They've looked really sharp in the early going, and they've come up with some big plays already. Here's another that's going to set up first and goal.
They'll run for it with Cook. He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the fourth. Wow, wow.
What an outstanding drive right there to take the lead, and also, Charles, didn't leave their opposition with a whole lot of time on the clock.
Yeah, I like the way that you're viewing this because they did a tremendous job to put themselves in a position to win, but they can't celebrate just yet. They've got to clamp down on any big plays and force them to use up those timeouts without making any headway.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
A fairly short kick from the 14. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30.
The Browns drive about to get started.
The offense running out, and they are charged up, ready to go after reaching the end zone on their last drive.
And normally I'd warn against getting complacent just because they scored the last time out. But I don't think there's any worries with this group right now. This is a hungry group, and they want to keep building off of their last drive. Now they just want the officials to hurry up and place the ball so they can snap it and get back to work. Probably time for 2 more shots, and ideally, they'd like to get the midfield or so they have a chance at a Hail Mary on the final play.
Watson.
Over the middle, complete. That's Hunt. And now they get the timeout call. So they got one of the big plays that they needed. Can they do it again? Don't change that dial.
To throw, Watson.
And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete. And it's incomplete. Now there is 1 second remaining. So they'll have time here for one more play. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. One last throw here for Watson. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. And this is taken in at the 5.
What a game we were treated to in this one. And on that final play, they had a chance. They had the ball just beyond midfield for one final shot, but couldn't get it done, and they suffered the loss.
Yeah, and you mentioned how they had a chance at that final play. Getting it to midfield gave them that opportunity.